Good morning, Maurice Lacroix community. Welcome from our manufacturer in Saint-Léger. My name is Stefan Waser. I'm the managing director of Maurice Lacroix. And today I have the pleasure to present you two new watch launches. We are continuing our iconic journey. So the first one will be something in the area of transparency. And we are going on an urban exploration with Simon Nogueira to discover this first launch. Wow, what a breathtaking film from Simon. Thibaut, can you explain us a bit more about the inspiration behind this project?
Yes, sure. At Maurice Lacroix, we like to define ourselves as an urban brand, taking inspiration from cities. And as you discovered the movie with Simon that was shot in London, London is a perfect example, a perfect source of inspiration. Working on a skeleton is like being an architect. So you work on the lines, on the perspectives, on the symmetries, on the reflection. And this is what we've done with this new movement.
And I believe this is the first time we do a skeleton this size. It's a 39mm, right?
Yes, indeed, because the movement we've developed the last 2 decades were based on the manufacture movement, which is a 16.5 line movement, so pretty big movement. And for the first time, we wanted to offer something a bit smaller, and this is why we have worked very closely with our partner, Celita.
This movement is an in-house development. Can you explain us a bit more about the process, how this came to life?
Yes, indeed. I mean, the base is a SW200 from Celita. And Celita was kind enough to share with us the technical drawings and all the files that we needed to work on the design and to finalize the construction of this new skeleton. In terms of design, we also wanted this skeleton to be very close to all the skeleton we've done in the past with this concentric approach, so a lot of circles going towards the center. And also in terms of finishing, we wanted to be very close to the manufacture movement we've developed recently.
You mentioned movements. Can you give us more details?
Yes, sure. First thing first, it's SW200. Offering 4 Hz and 40 hours of power reserve. In terms of finishing, we have a combination of sandblasted and sunbrushed surfaces on both sides. Then the oscillating weight is made of heavy metal to ensure the performance of the watch.
And what about the main characteristics of this watch?
It's an Icon automatic 39mm. We have a sapphire dial with the outer ring with the counter in gray to offer this different shades of gray from the movement to the ring, to the dial, and then with the stainless steel case and bracelet. The watch will be offered on a metal bracelet, including the easy change system, and because it's based on the Icon automatic 39mm, all the development we've done in the past with the rubber strap or the leather strap are compatible with this watch.
High perceived value, Icon quality, co-branded development. Thibaut, tell us the retail price of this watch.
3,200 Swiss francs, which is probably the best quality price ratio you can find in the markets today for such a high-end piece.
That's great. And we have the chance to have a first customer review with Susan Wong.
Hi guys, it's Suzanne Wong here from World Tempest, and I have in my hands right at this moment the Maurice Lacroix Icon Automatic 39mm Skeleton. Maurice Lacroix launched the Icon collection 6 years ago in 2016, which is not such a long time ago, but it has clearly established itself as the key collection of the brand since. One thing I've always appreciated about this collection is its wide range of case diameters and how they don't really follow stereotypes about so-called men's watches or women's watches, whether in terms of sizing or in terms of design. The new Icon skeleton in 39mm case. Reminds me a lot of the Icon Mercury that we saw in 2019, a watch that I have a lot of affection for, and I'll tell you guys the story another time. But the style of skeletonization is very similar. And what it does is it establishes a standard aesthetic for open worked movements in the Icon collection, something that I think is super important. The bracelet is a little too large for me to comfortably wear at the moment, but the case size is perfect. I mean, 39mm is an excellent balance of discretion and robustness. There are people out there who might say that it's too small, but these are also the same guys who go around wearing sports steel watches from the 1970s, which are also 39mm. So anyway, congratulations to Maurice Lacroix on this new launch. It looks great, it feels great, and I'm sure the rest of you guys will end up enjoying it as well. See you.
Thank you, Suzanne, for your extensive review. Glad you liked the watch. So now let's discover the second launch of the day. In 2016, we launched the Icon Quartz. It was based on the Calypso. It was one of our most successful models of the 90s. In 2018, we launched the automatic version of the Icon, which has become today our bestseller. So it was time now in 2022 to revisit the Icon Quartz design. Let's discover these freshly new revamped collections with Titaji and Daniel, our friends of the brand.
What an amazing film again, and what I really like at Maurice Lacroix, this continuous improvement of the collection. We had already a great product, and now it's even excellent. So the great thing of Maurice Lacroix is we are listening to customer. Stefan, can you walk us through the differences or the novelties, the changes of this new product?
Sure, I mean the major change or what you have to understand behind this collection is the Icon Automatic being so successful for its design, it was time now also that the Icon Quartz becomes something in that area. What have we done? We have made it more contemporary. In terms of design, it's more streamlined, a bit more bulky, and of course it's more elegant. So we've added also in terms of details, there's much more quality in the watch in terms of details, but also the extensions you will see later on.
Really a great development and exactly what we expected from sales based on the feedback received from our markets, from our retailers, from our end consumers. It's a real contemporary product with a high quality, which is very important for this strategic line, and we are really looking forward to see it. So now we have 7 references. Can you walk us through these 7 references and explain a little bit more, Stefan?
Sure. With this collection, we start with the basics. In terms of sizes, it's a 40mm and a 35mm. Colors, we have blue, black, green, and mother of pearl. It's, by the way, a very beautiful sun-brushed dial. And we also have diamonds on certain versions. And the most important is the easy strap exchange system.
And the greatest thing about it is we have now the same bracelet as we have for the automatic, so it means on the 39mm goes on this quartz, and the 35 on the ladies goes as well on this new ladies quartz watch, which is a real great step forward. So I've seen these beautiful timepieces in the film with Hitachi and Danielle in their sport environment where a lot of precision is needed, and now let's discover the timepieces in a sleek environment.
We have now reached the end of our digital presentation. The watches are now available at retail and online. So hope to see you around. Take care and be your icon.